moments away.
And it's coming up next. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland, Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year two, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
One thing about this guy is he epitomizes the word resiliency. After a promising start to his NFL career, he hit a major wall. I mean, he was essentially, Mike, discarded by the entire league to the point where many felt he was destined to just be a career backup. However, once he got that second chance, he took it and ran with it. Now that his career is back on track, he's tasked with leading this team to many more victories, and if he plays up to that standard, he's going to give him a legitimate shot.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here comes Otten in motion. On second down, Baker. He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Powering forward, he's in. Bucky Irving, touchdown Buccaneers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So Kittle comes in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2. Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. They drop this underneath to White. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Baker. That is caught. He got Godwin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Motion man sent right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucks move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
3rd and short. Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run. This is Mason. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 22-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, 49ers.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. Marked down at the 6. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He's got it at the 3. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Baker to throw. This one caught left side by Evans. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Right back to Evans. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
To say this group has started strong here in the 1st quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Toward the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll run with White. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
One more time, it's White. And this time, he's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. So Kittle comes in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
First and 10 for Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A first down throw for Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
So back at the 3-yard line, 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers get back in it. It is 21-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense and running back Rachaad White ready for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. That lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the 1st down in the process.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. A run. And here's Mason. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
For Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay. Long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On the ground, it's White. Finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On first down is Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They send Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So Kittle comes in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Purdy to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. To return is Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Looking downfield for Otten. Ho-ho! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing is Baker. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Here comes Otten in motion. Now Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here now, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. So we've reached halftime here, and the visiting Buccaneers have the advantage. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. The Bucs were treated to a fine first half by their quarterback. That's Baker Mayfield. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here is Bell on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He gets it to Samuel, left side.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the air again is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll try to run for it. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground is Mason. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The Bucs offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Here's 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Mayfield. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of the ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
The Niners offense ready for this next possession. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A first down throw for Purdy. Throw left side complete to Pearsall. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice play here by Ricky Pearsall. And when you look around this 49ers offense, Mike, and you give Kyle Shanahan just one more weapon, a guy with elite hands, a polished route runner coming out of the college game in Florida, he just gives one more weapon to go in with Debo and Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle. I mean, this has the makings of one of the scarier offensive skill units in the entire NFL. And even though he's a young rookie, I think by year end, I think Pearsall is going to have a huge impact on the success of this 49ers offense.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Third down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Irving now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. This one complete to Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
There's that man again. Another catch. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here comes Otten in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Baker to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Another run here with White. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers have taken a 4-point advantage. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Open man is Jennings. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Back to the air is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Again in the air for Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Good blocking, and he's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Irving now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Here's Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, a run with White. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action with Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. A gain there of 15. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That one, taken in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bucs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Bell on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8. from the shotgun. It's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
Kittle's able to secure the catch and bring up a fresh set of downs, and he was the only tight end in the entire league last year, Mike, to go over the 1,000-yard mark, and he only did it in 65 catches. Here's a guy that is an all-pro player year in and year out, and there's not a whole lot in this game that he can't do.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. Down to about the 13. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one's caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Irving now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll run here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On the handoff, it's White. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here comes Otten in motion. He connects with Palmer on that one.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Tight end on the move left. They'll go again with White. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Throwing is Baker. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The 49ers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
1st and 10 for Purdy. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the 49ers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Irving now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. 1st and 10. He'll send a tight end in motion right. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On the give, it's White. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. 15 yards through the air. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin, most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin had 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers, an incredible performance, an NFL record set here. Here comes Otten in motion. He'll run with White. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Second down, goal to go. Putting the tight end in motion. One more time, it's White. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw, and he will score again. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here is Bell on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Through the air, connecting with Debo. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. It is 2nd and a yard. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. The field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now, 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think a quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. But 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The Bucs offense and running back Rachaad White ready for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now on 2nd and long. Baker to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final snap of this game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.